Yeah, I'm going to be talking about the DTFT, or the discrete time Fourier transform. So essentially, I'm going to be taking a periodic signal x of n and bringing it to the frequency domain. So in red is x of n, that aperiodic signal, and in order to get the DTFT, or to, in our case, get the DTFS, we actually want a periodic signal. So we're going to repeat it every n times. So as you can see, we'll have a copy here and a copy here, and we're going to make sure that that period, one period of x tilde of n is actually x of n. And as that big N goes to infinity, we're going to see that x tilde of n is actually going to look like x of n, our aperiodic signal. So we're going to write our x of n right here and get our AKs. And then we can actually change the bounds on our AKs to n1 to n2, and then because our signal is 0 elsewhere, we can actually change those bounds again to negative infinity to infinity. Then performing a DTFS, which we already know, we're going to get our big X of e to the j omega summation formula, and we can solve for our AKs again, and then plugging this formula into this formula, we're going to get our new x tilde of n. Now, our omega naught actually equals 2 pi over big N. So this is a really important relationship. So making that substitution, we get this formula here. And now we're going to bring our big N to infinity, which makes our omega naught go to 0. So now our x tilde of n becomes an x of n here. And then because this is actually, this formula here looks like a rectangle, so this being our length and omega naught being our width. As we shrink that width, because again omega naught's going to 0, it becomes to look like a d omega, and then our summation becomes a integral. And that actually becomes our discrete time Fourier transform, and our equation from earlier up here becomes our DTFT, and that's our DTFT pair. So because of this really interesting relationship, the omega naught equals 2 pi over n, we get that our DTFT is periodic with a period of 2 pi. So this is just a really quick example.